Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to share a little update with you about how life is going after coming out of agreement with debilitating fear. And this is supposed to be just like a chill, casual video, probably not too much editing, but we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to share a quick update with you. If you haven't already, I recommend that you watch some of my other videos in the God's Love series about what God's love says about our fear. My idea of sharing this with you in the first place is just to normalize God's invitation to us to participate in our own healing. Sometimes it could seem like God's gonna just snap his fingers and basically everything will go back to however it was before we had any experience with this debilitating fear. And for some people, maybe it is like that, but for me, that has definitely not been the case. For me, it's been a much slower process, just full of deep intimacy with God and learning how to be more disciplined also, but also literally just taking whatever the next step is. I do kind of wish that God could just, make it happen, but instead, actually, God has just shown me that there's so much more to experience with him in this area, and I'm along for the ride. Like, I'm excited about the adventure of continued healing with God, and I want to share that with you just to encourage you if you're experiencing something similar. So I'm going to tell you about some steps I've taken since coming out of agreement with that fear, and for me, that was September of 2024. So I'll just tell you about the three big milestones that have happened since then. First, I scheduled an appointment with an OBGYN and a primary care physician just to establish care, and I didn't even know that that was an option. I thought, like, if you scheduled the appointment, like the pap smear appointment with the OB-GYN, you were expected to just do the pap smear right then and there. So I was really happy that someone from my church just told me that I could even do that. And I did have that first appointment with the PCP. She was great, so grateful for her, but the OB-GYN was not great, not a good fit. So yeah, I just did not see that doctor again. But for me, that was still a really big accomplishment because the last time I had even been to a doctor's office, let alone an OB-GYN, it had been 3 years ago, which was my first and last bad pap smear experience. So the second big milestone was I scheduled an appointment with a trauma-informed midwife, and she was fantastic, came highly recommended by people I trust and also my primary care physician. And it was actually my PCP who told me that I could ask the midwife for a gradual pap smear, which just means that they break the test up into stages or into multiple separate appointments, which I thought kind of sounded like a lot to ask for, but I'm like, actually, this is again what feels like another opportunity, like a small maybe opportunity for me to participate in my own healing and to just use the resources that God has given me in the form of healthcare. So I'm really excited that that's even an option. And so I did meet with her also. My husband and I met with her to also have a conception consultation. So we were able to share with her some of our concerns, some of the things that we're hopeful about and excited about. So it just felt like a really empowering experience to just talk about all of these things with her, and also for her to be so receptive and just excited for what the future holds for us. So that was also a really big win. The last thing is I have a really sweet friend at work who is kind of on a similar journey, specifically regarding pregnancy. I'm not sure about the fear part. I don't think that's where she is, but we're just so similar in so many ways, but also just so different. And so it's been really fun to just share stories about our excitement with pregnancy, the different ways we're thinking through it as it relates to our jobs. But also it's just kind of nice to have someone at a similar stage who you can just talk with this kind of stuff about. So that's just been a real treat. And I think for me especially, I wasn't really sure I'd be able to do this. So again, with the like working out my own healing and just living in the new free Bria, it has meant getting to be excited about things that I didn't know I could be excited about because I did not think my body could do this. Like, I didn't think my body could deliver a baby. So now that I'm like, yes, girl, you can do this through the power of Jesus and the Holy Spirit, that means that my conversations with other people are different. So I can like sit with them in the excitement and share that excitement together instead of just thinking like, oh, this is something for them and I can be excited for them about it. So those are my three things. Hopefully that was an encouragement to you. I know it's a pretty short kind of format, but just wanted to give you these updates, and hopefully I will be back with some other ones. So anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day and talk soon. Bye.